Yo, what's happening, good people, man? Welcome back to another episode of Millennials vs. the World. It's your boy K.Mims, the only spot you get authenticity and entertainment at the same time. Take a second, subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell so you get all content that's dropping, whether it be Monday Night Crew, Last Name Loyalty, The Kickback by MVW, or Traffic Jam. Traffic Jam just dropped yesterday or today. I don't know when I'm putting this out, so go check it out. But yeah, man, I usually don't even do the solo mission, man. Forgive me. Super scruffy, super chill in the house. Fringe work, chilling around the house. But it's some things worth talking about today, so I wanted to pop on and kind of rap about them. Let's start with Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor. We talked about it on Monday Night Crew on Monday. And more has come out where she is basically saying, how much money she... there's a video where she went on live and she basically explained, like, how he was not protecting her during the time, how much money she had of her own, and how the one-time payment was damages and things that he owed in the marriage that she did not require him to pay because they were married. It wasn't like a one-time, I don't want to say alimony, but like a one-time payment because of anything else. It was like things that he needs to pay for because he did. This is the thing, man, and I gotta be real. Iman, we look bad right now, bro. I'm saying we because you're a black man, I'm a black man. You might be hurt. You might want to have kept your lady. You didn't do what it took to keep her. You didn't do what it took to keep her. She moved on. Bro, we can't be moving like that, dog. Like, real talk. We can't be moving like that. And I think what's really tough about the situation is that she handled it the right way. She was not private. She was very private. She wasn't too public. She never tried to gouge him out. She never tried to do too much. And when money and feelings get involved, bro, it get ugly. And even like she said in the video, like, she's been making her bread. Some of those properties and cars were hers. And the thing that I respect is, like, she also noted how, like, the costs that come along with those homes, she's responsible for. So yes, she got those homes, but she also got to flip those bills to those homes. Now, this is my thing. She mentioned how this makes her look like she has baggage. She has baggage and she has to address it. She has baggage and she has to address it. And she has baggage coming into her new relationship. But the crazy part is like, why after the divorce settled? Like, this messiness should have came out while y'all was going through it, so it don't look crazy now, dog, is what I'm saying. Like, why now that the divorce is settled, like, all this other stuff is coming out? She's saying she has proof that he paid blogs to, like, have information and all this great stuff. I'm like, dog, you should have did this while y'all was being uber private. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be private. What I'm saying is, if this stuff was going to come out, it should have came out during that time when people were trying to figure it out, because it looks bad now. It looks bad I ain't gonna lie, on his part. Like, she don't look crazy. She did what she was supposed to do. She held it down. And then she spoke about, this is where it gets sticky. She spoke about how she had times where people were coming to her, making her feel unsafe. She would explain it to him, and he really wouldn't do anything, for whatever reason. I ain't getting into all that. For whatever reason, I'm not getting into it because it wasn't shared. So for whatever reason, she was like, he ain't do nothing. You can't do that, dog. I ain't being funny, man. You can't do that, dog. You can't have that much emotion built up where you're making sure somebody who's an integral part in your children's life isn't good. Whatever the divorce is over, it's over. We can't control that. But to have a situation where it's like, damn, I'm coming to you because people saying crazy stuff to me, I feel unsafe. And I'm so wrapped up in my emotions where I can't even put that aside to make sure that you feel good because my kids need you. I may still love you. I still may want to be with you. I still may feel a little way. But at the end of the day, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't move like that based off what, my morals and values and my kids, dog. But I think the crazy part is she's been so private that it's alarming that she felt the need to come out to the internet now to address all the things that, is basically going around now, her trying to protect her. I ain't saying protect her image, but her having to debunk a lot of stuff that's going on. And I'm going to be real. What's really bad is that it only points one way of how all this information got out. Like, this information doesn't get out. If she didn't leak it, quote unquote, it only got out one other way. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that we know. It's important that she knows, like, this is going to cause more hurt, pain, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be more because he's going to eventually fire back or keep putting stuff out there that she doesn't want to know. What I want to know from you all, do you think she shouldn't have said anything because she's moved on in a new relationship? Or no matter if I'm in a new relationship, you putting smut on my name, we got to address that in real time. Iman, if you are doing those things, just cool it, bro. I ain't in y'all bracket. I ain't in y'all wage. But I know it always looks bad as men when we do hurt. When we hurt and we try to hurt somebody back. And she may not even been the reason why I may be having to take accountability for my own action. Here she is doing her. And I'm mad and in my feelings about X, Y, and Z. And now she is like, damn, bro, like, move around. You gotta take that shit on the chin, dog. Like, we did it. You know what I'm saying? We did it, but I just hope it doesn't get messy, man. It's after the divorce. The divorce done settled. People done made their payments. Like, let's not taint nobody's image. Let's not do nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and move on and let that be that. The fact that she went to the internet now, when this joint has been settled and they've been going through it for 2 years and she never went to the internet to actually like out nobody or address nothing, and she's doing it now, lets you know like, hey, bro, we got action. We got action. But you know, I hope they work it out. It's just crazy to see like, damn, they really beefing now because of whatever he may or may not have done. But you know, when the divorce settled and then somebody feels the need to go on and talk about X, Y, and Z, I think it kind of changes the game. I think it's kind of one of those things where like, damn, dog, it might get a little ugly. You know what I'm saying? It might get a little ugly now because like, there's no reason for us to have these feelings. Like, you signed the paper to settle whatever you settle. You sent the paper, like you did all that. So why are we now still trying to provoke an emotion out of this person? Like, even if it's my fault, I did that. I got to sign that and move on. I think it's unfortunate, man. I think it's unfortunate. Topic number 2 that I want to talk about, man, is Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa at the Breakfast Club drama this morning. So if you didn't get to see it, Jess Hilarious went live last night, I want to say, and she kind of spoke about, you know, feeling a way about how she's being perceived at the Breakfast Club after she took maternity leave, and Lauren LaRosa came in and did a hell of a job. And when she got back, she's still there. And she went live. You can go watch it. It's on almost every platform, whatever. You can go watch it. And she kind of was beefing low-key because it's like, I'm not mad at Lauren. Me and Lauren have had our conversations. I'm mad at how, you know, she was explaining how she's mad at, like, she was promised one thing when she left and then came back. It was a whole nother thing. Now, nobody tricked her out her spot. However, they agreed to what they agreed to. I do feel like if you agreed to this and I come back, we got to have a separate conversation to make sure that, you know, we move accordingly to make sure, okay, cool, this is how we doing. Jess Hilarious, you shouldn't have brought it to the internet. I'm not sure if y'all even should have went on the Breakfast Club this morning and had a conversation about it in real time. I think that's dangerous too. But I will say, she's not wrong in feeling a way. I don't ever think it's easy for something to happen that you didn't anticipate and you thought it was all good until it won't no more. Cool. However, Lauren LaRosa is doing her I'm just calling Lauren, is doing her fucking thing, dog. She's a good fit. You cannot hate. It's like the rookie get playing time because the veteran hurt, and now the rookie get more playing time, and she deserved to be there. The only issue I have is that, like, I don't like when they talk about real issues and it's still like that trolling feeling from the room about what's being talked about. It's still a troll. You know, I think sometimes there's moments online where you still got to be a human. You can't play too far into the character to the point where, don't get close, bro. You know, I feel like I get close like this. You know what I'm saying? Look, but you can't get so in the character to the point where, y'all see the merch, man. Cop the merch. You see it. You can't get so in character to the point where you're disowning. You're not being mindful of somebody, one of your co-hosts' feelings, it's one of your co-workers' feelings, to the point where y'all gonna be in this room all the time, but y'all can't navigate because Jess Hilarious was literally crying, and Charlamagne was cracking jokes, and Lauren called him out. And I think I like the way Lauren stood on business around it. My thing is, just don't bring stuff to the internet because I feel like it opens up a different box. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it opens up a different box, and it's always tough to try to maneuver through that box when, like, it's something that should have stayed in house. If it started on the internet, it's an internet beef. If we're on the internet, okay. This started in house. We supposed to do what we supposed to do, and then we came and made a decision not to. Then we made a decision to get on the internet and talk about all the things. That makes it dangerous, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's tough. But it's like, I don't really blame Jess Hilarious for saying how she feel. And she made it clear, it's not about Lauren being on. It's not about Lauren being on the Breakfast Club. Her issue is like, Lauren is only on Just With The Mess. And Lauren reports out what's happening. And Just With The Mess is basically talking about what's going on, but just giving her opinion. And like, it's like the person in your mind is speaking out loud with Just With The Mess. Lauren is more report style, where she's telling you the facts, the details, who did what, when, where, who, when, how. And Jess Hilarious is like, damn, like, why, if she's supposed to be here, why is she only here on my segment? Why isn't she here with everybody? Why isn't she here when the interviews? Why are we picking and choosing what interviews to put on? Why are we only doing Just With The Mess? Because they do make me feel like you're trying to get me up out of here. I'm not going to lie. That's a little crazy. But she's justified in feeling how she felt. I feel like, you know, Jess Hilarious felt a little defenseless the way people were approaching her, like she can't feel a way about it. And she said up front, like, I'm worried about my perception because this is a business. Like, I got to make sure people don't think I get mad because the next person in the room. And she wanted Lauren to fill in with her. To me, it don't seem like it has much to do with Lauren's performance, but more to do with, we agreed on this, I come back, now it's that. Again, that is business, you know what I mean? But conversations about, I don't think she goes to the internet unless she feels heard. That's just my opinion. I don't think that. I don't think she goes to the internet unless she feels heard in-house. She talked about having multiple meetings. She talked about how this was something that they have talked about and over and over and over, but obviously it ain't going nowhere if she come to the internet. I think what's tough, is that you can't really move like that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to move like that, and it's hard to move in house, but the things outside in the house ain't really changing. And then I gotta cause turmoil in order just to get my voice heard in house. But we having meetings about what? Because it ain't working. We not talking about the same thing. So, you know, I think, what's y'all thoughts on Jess Hilarious bringing it to the internet? Do y'all think she's just mad that Lauren is performing really well? Do you think it's just an in-house Breakfast Club? Do you think Jess is still a good fit? Me personally, man, you know, the Breakfast Club changed. Because I think also Jess Hilarious spoke about she see why Angela Yee left. The Breakfast Club has changed significantly. I don't think anything should stay the same. But it's just changed, bro. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's lost its value. It's still a hell of a show. But it's like, it doesn't hold my attention the same way it once did. I think the meaning of it has changed now. Hey, I'm not at the Breakfast Club. Would love to have an opportunity like that. But it just seems like the fit has to be reconsidered. Because Lauren was standing on business this morning, like, trying to have the conversation and what to say and what not to say. But it's hard to move around in spaces like that, bro, when you feel away. And it's like, the only shiesty part to me is like, if she's supposed to be here as a fourth chair, don't be having her on a fourth chair on my junk, though. She could come on. She could be on my junk, but be on your junk too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to relate it to basketball. Hooper's going to hoop. When I was in high school, I remember I had a really good guard that was a junior. And I was a senior. But, like, if he had to play, he had to play. And this is my thing. Like, make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to, not to get tricked up on my spot. And I'm also going to guide youngin because that helped the overall goal, bro. You hoop. If you hooping at a high level and I'm hooping at a high level, the team hooping at a high level. I just think when you had them conversations in-house and don't nothing get resolved, I got to take it outside of the house just to, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool to me. That ain't cool to me. Me being the person, Jess Hilarious, who said something, I don't feel like it's getting addressed. And now y'all trying to say, I'm listening to comments, but like in this business, my perception is everything that I need. So I'm going to have to do that. You know what I mean? So Jess Hilarious, I think you should keep doing your thing. I think y'all should keep Lauren, no offense. Like, Lauren is a hell of an add-on. She brings the vibes. She is dope. You got to do that. It just is what it is. Sorry. But bringing it to the internet, I think that she just didn't feel heard. So then she had to say it in a place where you can't block my voice, or we having these meetings behind closed doors and stuff not shaking and moving. Last up, man, Jonathan Majors, man. Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good got married. I want to say it's today, the 19th. Yesterday? And the same day, according a leaked audio where he allegedly admitted to strangling that ex-girlfriend situation. Bruh, I don't know how your new wife is going to feel on the same day we tied the knot. Audio gets leaked if you saying, yeah, I strangled you. I ain't saying he was right. Like, I'm not getting into that. We understand he paid his dues. He got charged with what he got charged with. But, like, that's mighty ironic that the day I decided to get married, you dropped this audio on me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only a couple people who can leak that. I'm not saying she did. But that conversation is not the one you want to go into this marriage with. Especially if I ain't, excuse me. Imagine if he ain't told Meagan Good that. Like, yeah, I had to choke a little bit. Sometimes it got rough. And now she hearing this after she done said I do. Boy, look here. Let me tell you, man. It's about to get ugly, dog. And I'm not wishing ugliness on their marriage. But if you get married the same day, a leak audio saying I strangled you comes out. Unless you already knew and you made a decision like, this is who I'm with, that's crazy. However, congratulations to them, bro, but I don't know how you recover from that, man. Like, literally, I do leaked audio. Yeah, I strangled you a little bit. I never wrestled with a woman before, so I had to run. He ain't no small dude. And how do you navigate that as Meagan Good? Because she going to get asked a ton of questions now. And I think they're a hell of a couple. I think everybody think it's PR. I think they love each other. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. I think they found love in a hopeless place, dog. Let me try again. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. They both was going through stuff. Bro. They both. I think she was recently divorced. Obviously, he was going through the court stuff with the ex-girlfriend. They got together. They understood their mistakes. They meshed. All I'm saying is it got to be crazy to get that leaked audio the day I'm marrying you. Bruh, that's insane. But, you know, they navigated. He's already talking about it. You know, it kind of is what it is. He done paid his dues to society as far as charges and stuff. So I don't even know if it's worth talking about for him from a PR perspective. Like, he's going to get asked about it. But, you know, it is what it is. It was a leaked audio. So take it for what you see it as. You know what I mean? But what's y'all thoughts on all three of these situations, man? You got Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors getting married the same day the leaked audio come out. Jess Hilarious, Lauren LaRosa in the Breakfast Club drama. And then you have, what was the first thing we talked about? That's crazy. Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor coming out on live last night speaking on those things, man. Hey, but look, man, it's your boy K.Mims. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you get all content coming to the page. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'm out.